I'm Goldie Chan with Warm Robots, and I'm so excited to be here with the Shorty Awards. And I am joined today by Dmitry Kasheshev, and he is the Chief Digital Officer at Ruptly. And we are going to talk about an award-winning campaign. In fact, the winner in multi-platform storytelling and finalist in integrated campaign. Dmitry, can you tell us more about this amazing campaign?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Uh, this campaign is actually about a mysterious story that happens in the end of 50s in Russia with the group of students who were hiking somewhere in the middle of Ural Mountains. And when first this story came into our planning, we were scouting for ideas for some festivals, and we saw that this is the right catch. I honestly, from my old career in advertising, I hate doing just the festival cases for the sake of award, and that was a real story. It was 60 years anniversary for this big famous case, and we started to do this story first as a documentary, but then the whole team was so excited that step by step the whole project developed itself in the big multi-platform immersive experience for users and for our audience. Basically, where we started, we found out that per month there was more than million requests, search requests about Dyatlov project, where we needed to make the whole story was based on the, as you can see from the name of the project, on the Dyatlov Group diary, on the Dyatlov Group journal. They were working for 11 and 12 days from the first place to the mountains, and basically day by day they were making some notes, and it was a group journal, so different people make the notes there. And when they were found, finally, uh, many films for the films were found. So we've got a lot of pictures from that accident. So basically, we built all project along the way they were walking through all these 11 days, and the whole website, which is the main part of the story, on one hand showing their path 50, 60 years ago. And on the other side, it was our story, our producers and reporters going through the whole way and asking local people about these accidents, going through the same places. So this was like mirroring their way, their path through the whole story. And
And I think this is so fascinating because you had two components of this, right? There was a component on Instagram and then also a component on Telegram. Now, I think that's super fascinating. I love you to
yeah,
talk about
and
that.
these two additional parts come when we found a lot of archive materials altogether that we couldn't put inside this project on the website. We made one story. Instagram was absolutely fascinating, exciting, lovely, amazing place where we started the Instagram story on behalf of those guys. And day by day, we were putting photographs, and we found and tailored the notes from the diary to match the pictures based on
Mm.
location, time, and day. So it looked like absolutely real time story. And on the other hand, we know that there are a lot of fans out there in the internet still exploring this story and the facts and everything. So we've got from uh, officials the whole archive from the real case of this story. We structured it into the folders and basically put in the Instagram bot where you can ask about this and that place, that particular person profile, where this was found, and you will get the real archive documents scanned and structured there. So yeah, and on top of this, we've got our 30 minutes documentary story on the way from the beginning till the end.
So, what were the most surprising reactions to this campaign?
Uh, as I told, our bigger thing, the most exciting thing for me from the very beginning, and I remember it's like it was yesterday, was the launch of the Instagram account. It was done for real,
Mm.
that people immediately start to show their empathy to the people. They start to interact with us, saying and giving advices, guys, you don't have to go there. Someone said you die there. There was like so many smiles, emotions in there, and people were really interacting with this thing. And here we thought that we catch this emotion, we catch this storytelling in the right way. So that was the first big thing for us.
I love that. And I want to actually segue from there into how did you think about your audience during the ideation phase? Because it sounds like you spent a lot of time thinking about the fans of this story when you were creating this project to make something that was very organic, very visceral.
Yeah, and that started when we start thinking about this project. Is it worth getting all our energy and impact to make it really big thing? As I told, we found that many people looking for this story around. Then we went through the different communities because we, as news agency, we have to fact check everything we put out. So it cannot be a fiction story. It should be a true non-fiction thing, and we involved uh, well-known experts on this story. We talked with the communities about how we put this or that fact, and we checked some little things on the pictures we had, whether it was here or there. And besides, the interesting part of the project, it wasn't only the archive materials. It was also two experts, like one medical expert who give us a lot of comments about injuries of the bodies. Could it be this or that? And on the other hand, there is another guy who spent almost all his life exploring this thing, and he was also filmed to give a big impact on that. So overall, we were trying to really bring most we can to the audience, so they can play around and really conclude their own, conclude their own ending for this story. And it's
Amazing. And I think that really brings us to the next question because you're talking so much about the human side of this project, the fans of this project. I want to know what is the future of this project?
um, even before we started hoping for more, the future of the project came to us and said, hello, here are two things. One is happening already now, and one will happen very soon. So, one thing which is happening already now, we found that this project is appeared on some Vancouver University program about digital nonfiction storytelling. And it's alongside with the big publishers' names also there. And it was like a huge, you know, crowd for the whole team and everything. Besides that, just a few days ago, one that they're making real life quest games,
Mhm.
when there are questions here and there, and you have go through different paths, find some symbols and everything. So they told us they in love with the Jatlov case in general as a plot for their games. So basically, when they found our project, they told us that we have to cooperate and bring on board a lot of people. So we are about to change this nonfiction storytelling to something more interactive, and hopefully very soon to change it into some game stages and make it like half digital, half real life game for audiences and for the fans. And I hope that will be a big payoff for the whole people who was voting for this project and choose this project to be on stage.
Amazing. And so, of course, I have to ask because, of course, at Shorty Awards, we adore this project, but we want to know, what did the Shorty Awards mean to your team when you won?
It's already 12 Shorty Awards ceremony, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it means like you started when the social media was really small and it was a place for big experiments, especially for the people who worked in advertising and trying to bring more innovation and everything. At that time, we were trying to build in any like the, this little budget project, and if it happening and the clients were saying, "Yeah, let's try doing this," we were so happy. So I can tell you, like, in our creative team, most of the people working right now are from advertising business, and we experimenting with this a lot. But our social media team is quite young, and our creative team within Ruptly is also, I would say, really young. And Shorty is is a big thing. We played on the ground together with Nike, Sony, Vice. I don't know, many big brands that makes it truly, you know, different from many projects and many words.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Dimitri. Once again, congratulations on your amazing Shorty Award. And of course, this ongoing project, which we are so excited to see what will happen next year with this interactive game component that you're talking about. Thank you so much for joining us again, and have a lovely day.
Thank you for this award. Thank you for this opportunity to be here today with you.